This is Bob Maloney from MyMMAnews.com, and today's guest is Brittany Bickhart. And the last time I talked to Brittany, I was ringside and she was working on her stand-up at USKA with a couple kickboxing matches. And then, I'm scrolling through my page and I see all of a sudden I see a fight poster. I said, let me get my girl Brittany, who is making her cage debut, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Awesome. So Brittany, talk to me. How are you? It's been a while with the lockdown. I know I've seen you training constantly, but obviously you hadn't been able to get any, live action as far as fights. So how you feeling? What's going on? You excited?
Yes, I'm feeling great. A lot has happened since I saw you the last time at USKA in my life with my move to Pittsburgh, training with Stout now. So I am super, I've never been so excited for a fight. I am super excited for this fight.
Now, Brittany, this came on short notice. I saw you post. So do you think on short notice kind of helped you as far as not having to think about it as much? Because if you knew like for 2 or 3 months you had a fight and it being your debut in the cage, it may have been a little more nerve-wracking. Do you think it helped you in that area?
Yeah, definitely. I've always said, I was like, I wonder what it's like to take a fight and not have that time, 2-3 months in advance to get in your head about it while you're at practice. So I'm just excited, and I'm still excited. I'm sure nerves will kick in. I'm a human, but I think definitely it being short notice is helping that I'm not too far into my head with things.
Tell me a little bit about Stout, about your coaches, about what's going on over there. I like I said, I see you working hard. I follow you on social media all the time, and I see you in the gym all the time working your butt off. So tell me a little bit how you're making out over there, who your head coaches are, and what's the feeling over there.
Stout is incredible. I am truly blessed to train there. I love training there. I like to go there every day. There's constant motivation with the pros that we get to train with the amateurs that we get to train with, all the fighters in general. The coaches, like our head coach, Will Morrill, Mike Wilkins, coach there, Chris, like all those guys, they just want to see you do well. And that, feeds your fire. They're excited to coach you, excited to get in there every day. And we get to cross train a lot with a lot of the good schools around Pittsburgh, which is awesome too. So, just the whole energy. I love the place. Everybody's trying to be at the top. So I'm loving Stout. It's amazing. It's a true blessing that I ended up there.
Great. Now, you had the couple kickboxing matches where you were able to work on your striking. Talk to me about, your ground game. Are you comfortable on the ground? Would you prefer to be standing up for the whole fight, or you don't care where it goes? You're good, whatever happens.
I'm good wherever, honestly. So, kickboxing is where I have experience in fights. I've never had an MMA fight before. I have done jiu-jitsu competitions, different than an actual MMA fight. People are hitting you. The pressure is different. But I do truly feel wherever it goes, I'll be okay. So I guess we'll see.
Do you know anything about your opponent at all, or is this just you're going to get in a cage and adjust and do what your coaches say?
Well, I'm gonna do what they say, but when we do have like a little bit of a game plan, I know she's trains at a really good school. I know I'll have to, I respect her. She takes it as serious as I do. I'm sure she's trying to get to the top, and she's looking at that. I'm in her way, she's 1-1. So she has experience in the cage. I know, kind of like me, she's taking kickboxing fights too. So I'm sure her stand-up's pretty decent. So I'll have to, go in there strong with the stand-up game. But, I do truly feel that, whatever she'll bring, I'll be able to bring a little bit better. So we'll see.
I know you had told me you were a little bit hungry, so you already started cutting weight a little bit. What weight class is this fight at?
It's 135.
Okay, 135. So is that where your future is? Do you think 135 this is your first fight? A lot of fighters, they start out up and they work their way down. Do you think basically that's going to be where you set your feet in stone at for the majority of your career?
Yeah, I think So far the weight cut, I mean, it was short notice and I just started dieting right away, eating super clean, and the weight's going off pretty nice. Will, my head coach, is really, he knows your body. He tells me what I can eat. It's comforting knowing that he can help me with the process so I don't have to think too much. I do think 35 would feel pretty comfortable to me. If there was a fight that was same day weigh-ins, it might be different. But this is day before, so we'll see how I feel after, how I feel during the fight. But I do see that 35 is a good weight class for me.
Great. Well, you do have some height on you. You're a tall lady. So 135, I can see you having a reach advantage over a lot of the women that you would step in there with. So once again, I'm with Brittany Bickhart, and she's making her amateur mixed martial arts cage debut. And she's an exciting kickboxer. I'm looking forward to watching her career progress. I definitely was impressed with your kickboxing. I mean, for only having a couple fights, I thought you showed a lot of you look more experienced than you were when you were fighting. So I'm looking forward to seeing, how you look in the cage. Before we go, please give out any shout outs or love. If you have any sponsors, I know that, all that support you get, I know you get a lot of it. So let them know, because once you're in that cage and the doors close behind you, you're all by yourself.
Yes. Definitely my teammates at Stout. I love all of them. They push me hard every day. My coaches, can't thank them enough. My coaches in the past, my teammates in the past, they're all building blocks of who I am today. My girlfriend, as always, because I'm cutting weight and I'm hard to deal with sometimes. And, then my family, everybody's so supportive. And then, my coworkers, I'm truly, truly blessed for everybody in my corner. There's so much that goes into the sport. I'm sure it's not just that fight. It's the build up to the hardest part. So just a little bit of everyone that's in my life. So I can't thank them enough.
Well, Brittany, I'm looking forward to telling your story throughout your career. And this is just another chapter for you. And like I said, thanks for giving me some time. Best of luck to you. Go get a win. And I'll talk to you again when your next fight comes up. I appreciate you giving me some time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bob. You have a good day.
My pleasure.